Motivation and preparation led to a new sensation, new creation. That's what you're facing. Now watch my elevation.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Tyson Fury accepts Jake Paul's $1 million bet. Apparently, it's been announced that Jake Paul and Tommy Fury agree to fight one another on August 6th. And so, what you say, bro?
Oh, it's on once again?
It's on once again, yeah. And Jake Paul and Tyson Fury exchanged words. So let's listen to what they had to say to one another. Let's listen to the pleasantries. All right, here we go. This is Jake Paul to Tyson Fury.
All right, everyone, wait for it. So this is what Tyson Fury just said in the interview. Check it.
I'm back in Tommy. I put my money where my mouth is. Got 100 grand with anybody. I'll put it on Tommy. And that's it. That's how I feel about it.
So, guys, Tyson Fury, who made $40 million last year, is willing to bet 100K on his brother. Oh, my God. We're shaking. Hey, Tyson, you fucking pussy. You made $40 million. I know it wasn't as much as me. But let's up the ante. Let's bet $1 million on it, Tyson. $2 million, $3 million, however much you want to fucking bet. Let's do it. Are you down? Make a deal. See, I can tell when someone's really not confident because these pussy motherfuckers Twitter and internet Twitter's watching. They're in here. They're all on this Twitter app. They're scared. I can tell when they're scared. But me, I'm a cold motherfucker. I'll bet anyone, anytime, any place. Let's run it up. So fuck your 100K. Let's make this a better bet and make it worth a couple million. Are you down?
Yes. All right, that's what Jake. A lot of swearing there. I apologize. You know, for the swears of Jake. Jake can't control himself.
Couple million. That's big.
And here's what Tyson Fury had to say.
It's for Jake Paul. Hey, Jakey boy. I hear you want to bet a bigger bet than $100,000. You want a bigger bet, motherfucker? You want $1 million? Let's do it. Holla at you, boy. You want $1 million? You got it. And hey, Jakey, I want to see this $1 million in escrow, sucker, because I don't think you've got $1 million. And I ain't talking about crypto. I'm talking about real U.S. greenbacks, motherfucker. Real U.S. dollars, no crypto.
That's what Tyson Fury had to say. So he accepted the $1 million bet. And he wants the money in escrow. I'll turn over to you, G. What's your reaction to this?
Yo, man, listen. Even if I was confident that my brother's gonna violate Jake Paul, I'm not making no $1 million bet. I don't care what kind of millionaire I am. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in boxing. So they ain't chump change for nobody. You know what I mean? Even like a Bill Gates or something. Lose $1 million, you feel like, oh man, I really just lost $1 million betting on this dude, and you start looking at your brother evil. The next family event, you're like, yo, somebody, let's say they make a dish, like your mom's is making plates, and she serves your brother first. You're gonna get upset, like, how you gonna give him that when you know I just lost $1 million betting on his ass? You know what I mean? Give me his food. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be upset, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Salute to Tyson Fury, though. He really believed in Tommy like that. But the last Tommy fight that I seen, I wasn't really impressed by kid's skills. But hey, who knows, man? Like, maybe he could pull it off against Jake. But this guy, Jake's confidence is on 1,000 trillion. Like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm rooting for Tommy because I don't want Jake Paul to win after this. Because he's going to talk Super Saiyan trash. It's going to be mad disrespectful. So, you know, like Tyson Fury, I hope you really in the gym working with your brother, getting him right for this fight. You know, and I'm hoping Tommy's not foolish enough to, like, you know, just sit in the middle of the ring and try to exchange with Jake Paul. Because I think that's where Jake Paul has the advantage. But if Tommy Fury just sticks and moves, he has the reach advantage. He has more movement in the ring. I think he could pull it off easy, you know. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. I like the fight. I like the fact that both of them don't really have the experience. I like the fact that Jake Paul's been beating up on the elderly and you know, up and coming or other athletes from other sports. But the fact that Tommy, who doesn't have as much experience as Jake Paul, he does have a boxing family, you know, so a fighting family. So I think it's a great matchup, man, and I really do hope that Jake Paul loses. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
Dollar Bill.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Amanda Serrano return. You know, to put her WBC belt and WBO belt up. You know what I'm saying? After the loss to Katie Taylor, I want to see what she looks like. You know, after that fight, and so I'm really excited to see that on August 6th. I think that's going to be dope.
Yo, Trigger,
Anything else you like to comment on, Dollar Bill?
Oh, I mean, well, I think it's for great promotion for their little fight, but other than that, I believe it when I see it. You know, to me, I think it's
All right.
Hold on. So you don't believe if like the fight ends, somebody's not gonna wire that $1 million?
I believe when that money gets in escrow, whatever, what Tyson Fury was saying, once they put that up there, I believe it when I see it. So then I think this is just a cute way to sell that fight, to try to sell this pay-per-view with Jake Paul and Amanda Serrano.
Yo, hold on. Wasn't there a fight or like a bet before with Jake Paul?
Yeah, with Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn.
What happened with that one?
They didn't have to pay it because it's a violation of rules. Promoters can't make that bet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, legally and things of that nature. So.
Hold on, but
ain't this a violation?
Was a violation, yeah.
No, I'm saying, ain't this bet a violation then?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Why would it be? It's different. Remember, Jake Paul and Eddie Hearn were promoters for the fighters. So like legally they couldn't make that bet on the fight. You get it? Like they're promoting the event, so they couldn't make that bet.
Yeah, but Jake Paul's promoting this event as well.
Yeah, but but Tyson Fury's not. Yeah. And also like because remember it was the fact that Eddie Hearn, because you start doing that, then it questions the integrity of the match. It's almost like, you know, people start looking at things funny. But yeah, just get into this though. Jake's gonna be the promoter in the fighter. Tyson Fury is not, although his brother is involved. So I don't know if he like promotes his brother or something. So that's a good point. I don't necessarily know if, you know, Fury could even make that bet with Jake. So although Fury though suggests that if you make a bet with Fury, you might want to pay it. You know what I'm saying? TV.
Fury, oh man. Listen, when it comes to this $2 million bet, I got my money on Tommy, boy. That's it, yo. I don't know. I got a disdain hate for Jake Paul. I feel like, yes, he's in the sport, but he's not of the sport. And he's like,
he's like Tommy is?
Yeah. Tommy's earning his keep. You don't hear about Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is an up-and-coming boxer. You hear me? If he loses, he loses. But he's not out here, he's like gloating like Jake Paul is. Jake Paul is talking about he could beat freaking Canelo. He could beat
in 3 years, though. Nah, y'all get it right. 3 years from now, he can beat Canelo.
He's still gonna get his butt whooped. I usually cuss on this show, but I hope Tommy Fury whoops his butt. You feel me? Because it's crazy how I can't stand Jake Paul. I can't stand this man at all. I can't stand him.
Hold on, but let me get this straight. Yeah, you're upset at Jake Paul because
no. I'm hoping Tommy Fury whoops his butt, like kicks it out the ring, yo. Like it's that bad. I'm hoping like he just like embarrasses this man.
Oh, but why though?
Because
what's your issue with Jake Paul?
I don't like Jake Paul. I do not.
Let me ask you. You know what? This might just be a definition of what a hater is. When
I can't stand
dislike someone.
He comes on here and he comes in and he has his platform to speak on boxing like he boxes, but he fights MMA fighters and basketball players and soccer moms. You feel me? But I can't stand it. Yeah, I can't stand it. He needs somebody to shut him up. I hope Tommy Fury is the guy to do it.
I guess it's on me. Look. Yeah, I find that you don't like Jake Paul. Most people have better reasons for not liking him. They feel like he was given things he didn't earn in terms of pay-per-view status. When you look at guys who really work hard in the sport, say like even a Terrence Bud Crawford, who's been undisputed at 140 pounds, and Jake Paul is still outsell him in an arena. and has probably more value in the sport at this particular moment. And people are asking, well, why is that? Because he hasn't earned his stripes in the sport. So if you're one of the people who don't like him for that reason, I can understand you feel like he's been given a lot without having to earn and or even really have to fight a real boxer. Yeah, I can see that. But there's also people in the UK who don't like Tommy Fury. You do know one of Tommy Fury's opponents had 100 losses, like 100 L's, like no joke,
for real,
bro. All right, hold on.
Yo.
Hold on. Before you get on that, just Lovejoy. We love him to death on this show.
Because Lovejoy never fought nobody with 100 L's, though.
You done fought some tuna cans, yo.
No, he hasn't, bro. He fought the best of the best that were in his vicinity.
Yeah, I don't
believe he was in Tijuana at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hoping that's Tommy's first fight. If this is true, I don't even know if any sanctioning body will allow a guy to lose.
Bro, I'm about to pull it up for you right now. You see this? Can you see it?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right, 8-0. All right, we're gonna have an audit right now for Tommy Fury.
Oh my God, his first fight is 10
wins.
Hold
on. His second fight, 0 wins, 26 L's. His third fight, 2 wins, 26 L's. His fourth fight, 0 wins, 11 losses. Okay, it's his fifth fight, 0 wins, 9 losses. Now he steps it up. Now he's fighting a guy who's 2-0. Yo, that looks good. Let's click on this guy and let's see the 2 guys he got those wins from. Jordan Grant. All right, here's Jordan Grant. He beat a guy who was 0-8, and then he beat a guy who was 0-4. That's how Jordan Grant got those wins. Then he beat a guy who's 0-13, and he beat a guy with 50 L's. Then he lost it. So, all right, let's go back to.
You're not gonna disrespect the Gypsy Prince, Caden.
Let's go back to. He ain't that. Let's go back to him real quick. Then he beat. Listen, G. Like we just had like his 5th fight, his 6th fight, right? That's his 6th fight. This is his 6th fight. He beat a guy who was 0-1 in his 6th fight. He fought a guy who's 0-1. Let's see. He's 0-1, so maybe it was a pro debut. A guy he lost to. Let's see the guy who beat him. This guy's 0-1. All right, Anthony Taylor. Who beat him? A guy in his pro debut beat him. And that was the fight that they gave Tommy Fury in his 6th fight. All right, so now
molding them right now, you know what I'm saying?
Now we go to 10-1. This dude's 10-1. So this is a huge step up fight for Tommy Fury in terms of record wise. 10-1. All right, let's take a look at his record. All right, we coming down. My man got the dub.
They looking at him like he's a Russian bot. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this dude's beating dudes with 18 L's, 26 L's, 44 L's. Like,
damn, man.
Look, man.
These might be examples of cab drivers, bro. These resumes is Uber driver.
These are guys who box for a second job.
Yeah, this.
All right, now we're gonna go to my man. 5 wins, 4 big wins coming by way of knockout, 86 KO ratio. I know what the people are going to say. They're going to say I like him because he's
hold on. They call Tommy Fury the same height.
Yeah, they're not. There's no real height difference.
I thought Tommy was taller than him. Oh, I don't know.
Bro, I just can't understand how they gave Nate Robinson a boxing license. But all right. So here's my man's record. You know what I'm saying? No real boxer on that list. But the question that I want to ask you guys realistically is, do you think the guy with 100 L's is better than Tyron Woodley?
Nah, this is a 50-50 fight.
This is a 50-50 fight. Them
100%. 100% a 50-50 fight. I don't care if You tell me that Tommy Fury comes from a fighting family because I can pull up the box rec for Big John Fury and for Peter Fury, and they won world beaters. And Henry Fury's decent, but he's not like in the top 10 in the heavyweight division. He's not elite. So you got Tyson Fury, and that's it. Right? Just like you had Floyd Mayweather, but you had Roger Mayweather, who was a champion, and then you had his dad, Mayweather Sr., who was a contender. But again, none of them were Floyd. Sometimes in the family,
Canelo, you know how many brothers Canelo got?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Canelo got a few brothers that much.
You know, Miguel Cotto got some brothers too now. Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So just because someone comes from a fighting family doesn't mean that they're all going to be great fighters. So Tommy Fury is just as much smoke and mirrors as Jake Paul. Don't let anyone fool you and tell you otherwise. So Ned, you may hate Jake, but you
will
like
not
Tommy.
disrespect the Gypsy Prince, Caden. You will not.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, just as much as you don't like Jake Paul and what he stands for, Tommy Fury stands for the same thing. Isn't Tommy Fury like a reality TV star on like the Love Cruise or something out there in the UK? Some love show over there. So Ned, you rooting for one, you really don't like one guy, but you like the other guy who's basically the same exact thing as the other guy. And you know what it is? You're from the US, so you get to see more of Jake than you get to see a Tommy Fury, but both of their records is fluff. This is literally who hits the other guy first with a good shot. So I'm with G on this one. This is a terrible $1 million bet, but I don't even think it's about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, I love me some Fury. We already know this. Tyson Fury, for all the reasons G just stated, but this is the main reason. Tyson Fury's going to tell Tommy, I believed in you. Bet $1 million, right? So that's what he's going to tell him, right? Now let Tommy Fury lose. Tyson's never going to let him hear the end of it. It's a win-win for Tyson. It's $1 million just to drag his brother through the mud all the time. Like, well, you cost me $1 million. The least you can do is come watch your niece and nephews. Like, Fury gonna get it back somehow. You know what I mean?
Fury.
He don't
He's
care.
good use of the Fury to the 18. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
Yo, Ned, you know you a certified hater. When a person asks you why you hate on somebody, I just hate him. I'm like, why do you hate him?
Because I hate him.